If you've been arrested for a DUI, you want a law firm that offers you what I refer to as three-dimensional defense. Three-dimensional defense is maybe the standard stereotypical law firm in that they know the law and that they're good at the law, but that's only two dimensions. The third dimension is human. A three-dimensional DUI defense firm understands that there's the legal pieces that have to be taken care of and have to be rocked. When a human-based, that third dimension law firm understands, number one, you're human and you are much more complex than a legal problem. And legal answers and human answers have to work together. A legal solution that doesn't take into effect who you are as a person, that doesn't take your priorities and your goals and your needs into play, just because that might be right on a law school examination question, that doesn't make it right for you. You want to make sure you have a law firm that understands that life and law are not the same thing, but they have to work together. A lot of two-dimensional law firms have lawyers who tend to hide behind the law. They use big words to confuse people, and they're really proud of their education, and they can't talk their way through a paper sack because they don't understand the human pieces. What they don't understand is that prosecutors are humans, judges are humans, and police officers are humans, in addition to the fact that clients are humans. What I have personally found is that everything else equal, if I have a prosecutor or a judge who knows and likes me, everything else equal, they're going to do everything they can to help my client, to help me. Not because I can get some backdoor nudge, nudge, wink, wink deal, because I can't, nobody can, but because understanding and being able to communicate with the humans who are involved in this, not just in their capacity as a judge or a prosecutor, but as a human, allows you to be able to have yourself heard and listened to. And communication is the essence to be able to get an outcome that's different than perhaps everybody else can get. So a three-dimensional firm, essential. If you've been arrested for a DUI, what do you need to look for to know that you have found the right law firm for you? The first thing I'm going to suggest is specialization. DUI law is incredibly complex. In fact, it's one of the most complex areas of law in criminal defense entirely. So specialization, the way that I see this is that there's law, there's criminal defense, there's DUI law, then there's representing good people facing DUI charges. Our specialization is not just DUI law, not just the type of people we represent, but we even go further than that. We have our attorneys specialize in the jurisdictions that they go to. All this specialization is designed to be able to do one thing, and that's to be able to get the best outcome we can every time for each client. In my opinion, that's the only way to accomplish that consistently. If you or someone you believe in has been arrested for a DUI, please call Reynolds Defense Firm today. Why should you hire Reynolds Defense Firm? Well, you've got to make that decision. Right? You've got to decide if the values that we stand for and the priorities that we make and the specialization that we bring, are those things aligned with your values and the importance that you think is necessary in helping you. We're not the right law firm for everybody. We don't try to be. We don't pretend to be. But we are the right law firm for good people facing a DUI charge in Oregon. If you fall into that category, in my humble opinion, we're the best there is. Why is specialization important? There are a lot of law firms out there, and law firms are pretty sloppy with what they say that they specialize in. The way to look through all of those words to see what matters is something that I call specialization strength. So specialization strength is the number of attorneys at a law firm divided by the number of areas of law that law firm says that they do. So if there's a law firm that says that they do DUI and personal injury and divorce, right? That's three different types of law. And if they have 3 attorneys, then there's basically 1 attorney per specialization. So their specialization strength is 1. If you take Reynolds Defense Firm, we have 1 specialization, DUI defense, nothing else. Every attorney that we have is focused 100% on that one area of specialty. So we have 8 attorneys right now. Our specialization strength is 8 divided by 1 is 8. Our specialization strength is 8 times that other firm. How powerful do you think that is if that's on your side? How powerful is it that every person in one firm specializes on one thing? Everybody from our receptionist to our intake folks to our legal assistant to our attorneys, everybody is a specialist in DUI defense. In other words, everybody is a specialist in exactly what you need help with. If you or someone you believe in is facing a DUI, please call Reynolds Defense Firm today. You want us on your side.